Hi, I'm Aunt Carol. I'm over here at Tennessee Earning Tuxedo's house, downtown LA, beautiful condo. And we are going to recreate a meal that we had at Hollywood and Highland at a lovely Italian restaurant. We're going to make veal scallopini. It's very delicious. So we went to Ralph's today, and guess what? No veal. So we're going to use tenderloins. We like beef. Cremini mushrooms. Delish. Heavy cream for the sauce. Beef bouillon for the sauce. Dry white wine, which we had to look up. What's cooking wine? Well, it said Chardonnay, so Woodbridge is good enough for cooking. A shallot, and frozen peas. Oh, and let's not forget the lemon.
And we also, on the oven, I've already shucked some corn, and we're steaming some corn right now as we talk, because we're hungry and we want to eat as soon as possible. And on that little board right there where all the food's at, I'm going to make some biscuit dough, and we're going to make some biscuits.
Yeah. Cremini mushrooms. I don't know why they say cremini, but that's what they said, so we bought them. They're lovely.
I woke up earlier in the morning.
Did you work out today?
Yeah, I did. I went to the gym.
Gold's Gym you go to, right? I must say you have a magnificent physique. Very nice. And I know you eat clean and healthy, right? That's a big word out here in California. Eating clean, eating green. That's why I'm surprised you don't have any plain rice. You know, those box rices have a lot of salt and a lot of preservatives. I don't think you should be eating that. Okay, so we're going to brown the beautiful fillets in butter and olive oil. That's what the recipe says. So we have real butter, which is very important. Margarine is not good for you. Too many trans fats. So we're using Danish cream. That'll be good. And we're going to put the olive oil in and the butter. So let's see where this is from. I like Spanish. Doesn't matter. Okay. Here we go. Now remember, we're going to be using this pan through the whole treatment. So we want to put enough oil and butter to also make the sauce. So we put some butter in. It says 2½ tablespoons. That's about right. And we don't want the fillets to be well done. So we're going to put it on number 3, I think is good. It says a very high heat, but I don't want the... Is this off now?
No, that's on.
All right.
So why don't you put it on the first burner?
That sounds like a good idea, Tennessee. I'm loving that. Excellent. So one off and one. All right. So once again, no veal. Veal is hard to come by. Of course, if we went to Gelson's in the daytime, they would have made the veal for us. They have everything, but you know, I was late, so what else is new? Here we go. Lovely. Here we go. Get some sizzle now. Need a fork. I have to use these. Those other ones are too big. Alright, so it says high heat, just brown. Do you have a pot holder? Yeah, just in case I need it. Alright? Hopefully I won't, but just in case. That's how you brown meat. High heat. Okay, so this is a shallot. It's in the onion section. Shallots are very, very mellow. And that's why we like it for a nice sauce like this. We're just going to peel it. You can use a small onion. Our steak is cooking. We're just going to brown it. We don't want it well done, do we, Tennessee? We don't need steak well done. Now, veal, on the other hand, would have to be cooked all the way through for some reason.
It's going to burn if you don't turn it.
You want it to brown, and you want it to look that way. Okay, we're going to turn it now. Ready? Oh, lovely. Okay, that's what we want. That's what we want. It's at high heat. Now, we don't want the oil to go on fire, so we're going to turn it down just a minute. And we're going to put it aside and put the other fillets in. That looks nice. Now, I do need salt and pepper.
We'll put it on this plate.
I see salt.
And the mustache is right there.
Very nice. No pepper in this house.
Mustache.
No, I don't want to.
Dill, you can use some dill.
No. It'll be all right. I love pepper, but it's okay. So we're going to take it off pretty soon. We're just browning it. But we do need foil to cover the fillets so it keeps warm, because in the end we're going to put the sauce over it. Okay? All right. So back to our shallot. Okay, so back to our shallots. Here we are. We want them finely cut. Oh my goodness. Shallots are onions, obviously. My goodness. How's the makeup? I don't want to improve my makeup. Okay, alright. Okay. We have the cream and the bouillon, which I have to make. So I need some hot water to make the bouillon. We're going to do beef bouillon, which they said use anyway for the veal, so that was good. Tennessee had that? All right, so Tennessee had Weiler's beef cubes, as he said. That's great. And it's not just because we're using the fillets. They said to use it with the veal also, because we need a gravy. So it's going to be beef bouillon, heavy cream, and white wine, as I said. We had to look up what was a dry white wine for cooking. All the websites said Chardonnay. So Woodbridge is nice and not too expensive. I think it was $5.99. I mean, we saw some Chardonnays there for $32.99, so that was too much for cooking. The fillets are almost done, and then we're going to make our cremini mushrooms, our shallots, and then we're going to make the sauce, and then we're going to be done. So Tennessee is going to have to make some biscuits soon, because we don't have anything to put it on. That Leanne's selection here is hot. When did you buy them? When you first moved in, or you had them?
I had them.
Very nice.
I think these 24 karat gold handles from J.C. Penney.
Lovely.
I got them for $200. They were on $1,000 sale. I think
Wow.
they're closing the store.
Wow, that's terrific. Those are beautiful. Okay, so that one's, no, I want that one on high, and this one off now. Perfect. Very nice. Doing very well. And we're going to use the juices for the gravy also. Very important. Okay, so now I need foil. We're going to cover these so they don't get too cold. So the fillets are done, and we're not going to cook them anymore. So we're covering them in foil to keep them warm, because the sauce doesn't take very long. I'm going to use one more cover, because I want those fillets nice. And remember, meat finishes cooking after you take it off the heat. So we did them rare, and now they're going to finish cooking and keep warm. Very nice. Okay, so now we have to move along. So now it's the shallots and the mushrooms. Boom, 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 in the same sauce. Okay, here we go. Very nice. Okay, so what are we going to put that on? 3. And now the shallots. So we might need a little bit more, I think. I have to chop some more, I think.
Where does the cream come in?
That comes in right after we cook the shallots. It's going to go in the same pan. Wow, that's fast. These are good cookwares, huh? Perfect. Turn it off. Perfect. So the cream and that will all go in, and I might need a bigger pot. We'll see. We could do it in...
And there's the corn.
Is it steaming?
It's steaming.
Okay, you have to do your biscuits, my love.
Well, what you're cutting on right now is where I'm going to do the biscuits.
Okay.
So as soon as you get that board and space
Okay,
free, I'll do the biscuits.
All right, good. This will be nice. I can't believe my eyes watered so much. Wow. Okay. This looks nice. On Tennessee, what do you think?
All right.
Very nice. Oh, yeah. Yum, 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 yum. Cremini mushrooms.
So what I did was I went to the store and got some flour. Then I went to the store and got one of these little sifters and fill it full to the top. You need some vanilla flavoring. an egg, some milk, and some baking soda.
Cool. I don't know how to make biscuits. This is really cool.
Now the baking soda, you just run it right through there. Now the baking soda, you put about two teaspoons per thing. So I put a heaping one. That's the same as 2 level.
Okay.
And you want to put some sugar too in here, and I put around 2 of these. That's, or 3. You can put 3 if you want.
Raw sugar.
Yeah. Put 3.
Who taught you how to make biscuits, Tennessee? Your mom?
My mother taught me how to do this when I was very young.
Where were you living when you learned how?
I lived in Mississippi. She taught me this. So you put it in there with the baking soda and you sift it through with sugar.
Wow.
And you make sure all the sugar's out.
Why do you
It won't go through. It won't go through the thing. Not all of it.
Sifter. You have to sift flour, huh?
No, I didn't have to sift the flour, but I had to sift the baking soda through there.
Oh, I see.
So, next step is to prepare the egg, the milk, and this right here.
Nice.
So, next thing we do, we put around 3/4 of a cup of milk in your cup. Put an egg in there.
What kind of egg is that? It's brown?
It's a brown egg. I like brown eggs, they're healthier. And some vanilla flavoring. A little bit, touch of that in there.
Sounds like a secret ingredient.
Yeah, it is. And you make sure that egg is all done.
That's it. Whisk that egg.
Now, you can't do it without Crisco. So you need around 3 of these big tablespoons. So, like a heaping one, that's 2, that's for sure.
It looks like it'll be tasting good. Crisco, huh?
And 1 that's even, so that's around 3 in there. And then...
Unbelievable, we're making biscuits. It's so cool. Love it.
You take one of these. What this is, it gets the Crisco and the flour together. You want to make sure that that flour and Crisco is all mixed in there. So I take something like that to get the Crisco off and just keep until it's kind of all together in there. Like that. So that Crisco is all into that flour. Now this is what mountain men eat. That's the reason you're a city lady, right?
But I like mountain men now.
Alright, this is what mountain men, this is why mountain men can do so much work. You see them cutting down those trees and planting trees and work all day in the woods?
Yeah.
It's because they've eaten some kind of biscuit like I'm cooking right now.
Yeah. In the morning, I bet the wives make biscuits for them.
Now if you use buttermilk instead of milk, sometimes it's a little better. You see I use a brown egg. You can use a white egg, but brown egg makes it a little bit better. So these are for the better for the worse. And after you get that all in there like that.
Show them what it looks like now.
It's kind of together. You pour, you make a little hole in there like that.
Show them the hole.
Like that. See that little hole. And you start adding the milk and egg.
Looks good.
And then you mix it.
Tennessee. Can't believe you're making biscuits. This is great.
You mix it like that until it comes a dough. I'm trying to make it a little hard.
I would like that with sausage gravy in the morning too. Did you used to eat that when you were a boy? Sausage gravy over biscuits?
Oh, I think so. My mother took red eye gravy, sausage gravy, same thing, red eye gravy and sausage gravy?
Yeah.
Okay, so you make that into a flour right there, into a dough.
Wow. Great. When it's red, it's filming?
Move your hand.
Now it's filming? Oh boy. So do it again.
So you take a cookie cutter and you start cutting the thing. And you put it on a pan that you've had, that you have some flour on.
Uh-huh. So it won't stick, I guess. Wow, these are real homemade biscuits. This is so cool. I just use Bisquick. Or I buy the canned, the rolled can, you know. But this is going to be excellent.
Okay, Carol, go ahead and turn the oven to 425.
425 now. It was on 350. Now we're going to turn it to 425.
This is so you don't burn yourself up in the kitchen.
Okay. Then we're going to have a lovely gravy. Make it right in that pan. And you know what? I think it's going to be perfect. If it's 12 minutes for the biscuits, I think that's what it takes to make the sauce. Yeah. White wine, heavy cream, in the pan with the shallots and the mushrooms, and beef broth. And butter. Oh, I have to put butter in it. Yeah. This is great, Tennessee. I can't believe you're making biscuits. I love it. No, it's cool. I love it. From scratch, no less. Yeah. I think a lot of people would like that. Yeah. You have a nice apartment, by the way.
Okay.
Very lovely. Alrighty, so I went to the Food Network and we had veal scallopini with cream sauce. And as we mentioned, there was no veal at Ralph's at 11 o'clock at night. So we're doing it with filet mignon. So here I have to look up, I need 3/4 a cup dry white wine, 1 cup of beef broth, which we made, 3/4 a cup heavy cream. Alrighty, and butter and oil. So now we have our shallots and mushrooms cooked. And now we have to add to the shallots and the mushrooms wine and broth. Okay, so that's important. So let's open up the bottle of wine. So easy. All right. So we had the biscuits in the oven, preheated at 350, now on 425 for 12 minutes. I set the alarm on my cell phone. Because the broth and the wine has to simmer for 5 minutes, and then add the cream 4 minutes, and then add the peas for 2 minutes, so it'll be perfect. So we have to move along. So right now, we have the bottle of wine. So as I was saying, I was a waitress before I was a nurse at 35, so I've opened up a lot of bottles of wine. So my little trick is go all the way down, and then up. I haven't opened one in a long time, but I think we'll be all right. And then you bring it up 3/4, and you don't want to tear the cork, and then you twist it. Ba-ba. Okay, good. So we have our Pyrex cooking. Alrighty, so I need the recipe. Very important. 3/4 a cup dry white wine. As we said, Chardonnay is a dry white wine. I had to look it up. Thank goodness for the internet. Love it. 3/4 of a cup. Let me take a peek. 3/4. That's 2/3. 3/4. I see it. Okay, good. So we're going to add that and the beef broth. So we're going to turn on the shallots again. Left front. I'm going to put it on 4. I'm going to add the wine. Make the sauce right in the pan. And then 1 cup of beef broth. Alright, so we have... No, the cream's going to come after. We're going to cook this for like, I think it's 4 minutes. 1 cup of beef broth. Alright. Oh, it's still hot. Good. Excellent. These pans are lovely. They don't even get hot. 1 cup. See, I guess everybody's a righty. Alright, 1 cup, I see it. Yum. Perfect. 1 cup. All right, we're gonna add that. So do you wanna, can you see?
Yeah, I got it.
Can you see inside?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, and then I have the same spoon, and you just wanna get all the little bits from the meat, the shallots, and the mushrooms off the bottom because that's important for the taste. So we have to boil that up. So that's the front. We're going to put that up. And they say reduce by half. So reduction is where the fluid gets thicker and we're on our way to making a sauce. Good. Nice. Alrighty, so let's see what it says. Alright. Add wine and broth. Okay, we added it. Simmer until the liquid is hot. So we bring it to a boil and then we simmer. The liquid is hot. What is it? Until the sauce. It's simmer until the liquid is reduced by half. Okay, about 5 minutes. So we have to bring it to a boil, then we simmer it. 5 minutes, then we add the cream and boil the sauce until it thickens slightly. Stirring often, that's important. About 4 minutes. Add peas. Alright, so to make the biscuits golden brown, it's about 7 minutes. We're going to take them out and we're going to spray them with butter. And that'll be very delicious. Nice. So what is this? Oh, I like this. I can't believe it's not butter spray. Extra virgin olive oil. Alright, that looks good. Okay, here we go. They smell great, Tennessee. It's the best part of the show. Oh, the alarm's off. So they're not quite done after 12 minutes. You hear the alarm?
All right, we'll put them in there for around, how many more minutes would you say?
Not too much longer.
What, let me spray them a little bit more.
A little bit more? All right. Then we're going to finish our sauce up, and then we are done. We're going to eat.
I would say 3 more minutes.
Okay, that's good. Wow, you really put the butter on it. Okay, good. That's a little trick, isn't it? A little secret.
All right, now put 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes.
Okay. All right. So we're just gonna guess, okay? Because we have to do the sauce now.
Okay.
Okay. So this looks good. I don't know if it's reduced by half, but we like sauce anyway. Now comes the cream. So let me just get my internet, make sure I do it right, because this is very important. We don't want to goof up the cream. Okay. Add the wine. Okay. Simmer until liquid is reduced by half. Well, it's not quite. I'm going to put it up a little bit. Okay. Add cream and boil. That's good. Add peas. All right. So the cream. You have to know. I think it's 3/4 of a cup. 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream. So I hope this is correct. I think it is. My father makes whipped cream actually with this, but I think this is heavy cream. This is what we want. 3/4 of a cup. Again, are you a lefty? What's up with that? Okay. 3/4. That's a lot. Wow. I hope it's enough for the pan. You need one more big pan. There we go.
No, it'll fit.
It'll fit? Alright, here we go. Lovely. Ooh. Oh, it looks like what we had at that restaurant. Did you have a good time when you went out with me?
Yeah.
That was lovely, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
I really had a nice time.
Carol took me to dinner at Project Tennessee where Adam Ray, who's just starred with Sandra Bullock in The Heat.
Yes.
And
he played your manager in the movie, didn't he?
He wrote and created with Peter Voss and Sam Millman Project Tennessee, a story about my life, made it into a comedy, and we're trying to sell it now. We finished it, and at the premiere, Carol took me to dinner. Spent $100 doing what we're doing today for under 50.
It was $38.
$38.
Well, I'm not counting the biscuits, but and you had the corn.
Mm-hmm.
But it does resemble the sauce. I hope it's delicious. I want to taste it, but they say to add salt, but we don't want. The beef broth has salt. I'll just taste a little bit. You're supposed to taste it. You're supposed to taste a little bit. Let me see if it needs anything. Where's that spoon we had? That little spoon. Ah, thank you, Tennessee. And we're not going to double dip, so I'm just going to taste it. And we're going to see if we have. You have no pepper in this house, which annoys me, but that's Oh my God, it's delicious. Nothing. It doesn't even need pepper. That's part of the show. Yep, they're perfect. Oh my goodness. Look, you think they're perfect? They look pretty good to me. You think they're done? For sure. Yeah, they're done. You think they're done? Well, now what about this corn? Let's keep it hot.
No, it's hot.
It's hot?
Yeah, yeah.
Look at.
Okay,
That's what they say.
Turn down,
yeah,
turn that
it
down.
says boil it and then simmer for 5 minutes.
Take it down to simmer. Did you take it down all the way to simmer?
Here, simmer.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't want to
all
ruin
the
it.
way.
So it says to stir because you don't want it to burn, but you want it reduced. So it's looking good, it really is. Yeah, so we went to the premiere and it was very exciting, and we tried something new. I said, Tennessee, what do you want to eat? We were at Hollywood and Highland, and they have all kinds of restaurants. Wolfgang Puck is there. They have big barbecue. And he said Italian. And I'm like, okay. So when we went up there, they had typical red sauces, but we chose the veal scallopini, which had a mushroom cream sauce. And I was very shocked that Tennessee wanted to try that. And so we had it. It was so good, wasn't it? And they had nice bread with some sort of pesto spread that we used. That was nice.
Yeah, it was very nice dinner.
Yeah, and we look good. We look like movie stars when we Tennessee. Yeah.
Right.
When we posted online, we got a lot of hits. Said we were looking good. Do you like Facebook, Tennessee?
Yeah, I like Facebook.
Me too. You know what? Facebook connects me with people I haven't seen in a long, long time. And I like to see their pictures, their kids, and it's nice. And now my niece writes to me on Facebook. It's nice. She just had a baby last year. Parker, he's cute. This is looking very, very good. Okay. All right, so veal scallopini has a little bit of lemon taste to it, and it's served with very thin lemon slices around. Remember how they did it at the restaurant in Tennessee?
Yeah.
It was so pretty. I think I posted a picture of it online, didn't I? Veal scallopini for the Superstar. Yeah. So we want that. It didn't say to add the lemon, it just said to serve it, so I don't know what that's all about. Maybe it's just an Italian way to be pretty. I don't know. I think that's enough. I don't want to cut my fingers. That's enough. Okay, good. So I think we are there. So we're going to put the lemon wedges on the plate like they did at the restaurant. Remember how pretty it was? I think we'll overlap them. Take a look at the sauce now. It's reducing, and it is almost ready. The steak we put in the oven because we cooked it a little too soon, but I think it's going to be rare enough it's going to be delicious. So we're going to put the steak on the plate, put the biscuits. I think we should cut the biscuits in half. What do you think?
All right.
Why don't you do that, put it on the plate, and then we'll put the steak on top of the biscuit, each one. And then we'll pour the sauce over as it says. Now, it says put the frozen peas in for 3 minutes. Now the sauce is still a little thin, so I'm reducing it, but I'm stirring it so it doesn't burn. What time is it here in Los Angeles right now?
It's close to
12:30?
Time to eat.
So where did you meet me, Tennessee?
I met you at the Comedy Store.
Oh, on the Sunset Strip. Yeah, I live across the street.
Right.
Very convenient.
You were with Heather, and Heather and I sang together at the Comedy Store.
Oh, I cried. It was so beautiful. What'd you sing, Criminal or? No, the first song. You did 2 songs too.
Was that rap song?
Yeah, with Amy Winehouse. You're No Good? No.
Yeah, You're No Good.
Is that what it is?
And then we sang Criminal.
Yeah. Very nice. That was some summer. Summer 2011, wasn't it? Fabulous. And I'm soon to leave LA. Oh boy. Well, you know, I have a life in Florida. My parents live there. I have a lot of friends. It's time for me to get married. Settle down. What do you think?
Yeah. Carol's looking for a husband.
Yes, I am.
So, any eligible bachelors that can cook, there's your woman right there.
I make them smeared from the what do they call them? The onions. You're not onions. What did we buy? Shallots.
Shallots.
Oh my God, I had a nice makeup job. It all ruined, but that's okay. We're just here in Tennessee's house in Los Angeles. Really Los Angeles, downtown. And later, we're going to show you the view, and we're going to vector in some UFOs. A technique I learned from a doctor friend of mine, who's a ufologist, the biggest in the world, and I happen to follow him. Yeah. And I want Tennessee to see